Llama Squad, welcome back to another video on my channel. For today's video, we are making Granite Falls Plaza, which is a lot you guys voted for on my Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on my Twitter, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing and go ahead and follow me on there because I post a lot of cool things every now and then. I try to be as active as most people, but yeah. So anyways, I recently put a poll on my YouTube and I'm gonna make a little pop-up right now. Okay, so I posted on Twitter, which seasonal community lot should I build first in honor of the Sims 4 Seasons expansion pack? And the options I put was a wedding venue, a water park, an interactive farm, or ice skating. Now I know the last one isn't very eye-catching because it just says ice skating and all the other ones sound like a proper name, but I'm surprised it won because I've already made an ice skating build before. So if you guys have followed me before Christmas or around Christmas time last year, I started doing 12 days of Christmas, which is basically posting a video for 12 days in a row up until Christmas. And I was surprised it won because, you know, I've already done it, but at the time I made that build, it was when Seasons was non-existent, so there weren't any ice skating rinks, there wasn't any snow, but I had to kind of fake my way into making it. But it was fun. But now that we actually have ice skating rinks, I think it's even more beneficial to make a new lot dedicated to it, and this time I decided to go for that lodgy Lake Tahoe vibes. So my inspiration is Lake Tahoe, and if you guys don't know what Lake Tahoe is, it's basically this place that it's kind of like this, like a lot of trees. It looks really beautiful when you go there in the winter time because there's a lot of snow, but it's also just as beautiful in the summer and like the springtime because of the, you know, like the lakes and stuff that they have. It's really beautiful, and I haven't been there in a while, but hopefully in the future I get to go again because Lake Tahoe is always a really fun place to go to. There's this one area in Lake Tahoe that my family and I tend to visit. It's this plaza area that has an ice skating rink in the middle. It's kind of surrounded by buildings somewhat similar to this, but it's more of a like circle or a square, and there's just buildings around it, and then the ice skating rink is in the middle so everyone can see it from their hotel rooms. And then there's a lot of retail shops, like coffee shops, candy shops, ice cream shops, like you name it, they have it there, and it's just a really fun place to hang out. So that was my inspiration behind this build. But I also used some of the items from other packs. I think I used quite a bit of items from the other expansion packs. So if you guys have all the expansion packs, then this build should be pretty good for you. But I try to make it more so in season, so like if you guys don't have to get to work or get together or outdoor retreat, then you guys can definitely still like use this lot on a different lot and just kind of make it to your own. But I try to use as much seasonal stuff as much as possible, and it's geared towards winter time, so keep that in mind when you download this. If you don't want all that Christmas stuff, you guys can easily remove it or make it, or you can even like switch out the stuff. So like if you don't want ice skating, you can put a rollerblading rink instead and, you know, do it that way. But I did try to make it more so on the lodgy vibe, so you're gonna see a lot of wooden and like brick and stone and whatnot. Maybe not so much of brick. I think I just mostly used stone for this one, like the new stone wallpaper that came with this pack. But yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of it. So on the left hand side we have a cafe, and then on the right hand side we're gonna have a retail, kind of like I was thinking of more of like a winter store, like where you would buy like your clothes if you're cold and stuff like that. So like I even try to put mannequins. I haven't been able to fully edit their outfits yet because it says it actually won't let me make it into a retail lot, and I think it's simply because it's in a vacation world, so I'm not sure why it's like that. But I'm gonna figure it out, and hopefully I can get those mannequins dressed because it would look even more appealing if you were to like walk in there and like, oh, these mannequins are dressed towards the season. So I think that would be cool to do. And then I also made a kind of seating area on both sides just to fill up the space. like those tents you would normally sit at when you're about to go ice skating, and the other side is kind of like a grill slash like picnic area. And then I also included all of the seasonal stalls. So if you guys have saw those from like City Living and stuff like that, we have 4 new ones dedicated to each season. So I decided to make that kind of like the food court area, like if you wanted some food but you don't want to have to like grill stuff. But so we have that. And then on the main part of this building here, I made it into a I guess you could say it's kind of like a lounge slash hotel place. Sometimes I take my Sims out to places and they're literally there the whole day, and then by the time they need to go home it's like already too late, or they're too tired. So if your Sims come to this lot, just know that they have a place to sleep and they have everything they need to survive. If they want to stay here for vacation, that'd be cool too. You can even make this a vacation lot, but the only downside is that you don't have NPCs coming around to interact with you. So I tried to make this an interactive community lot, so that's why I didn't make it a vacation home. It'd be way too big for a vacation home, but you definitely could make it one if you prefer it that way. But yeah, later when we get into the building, I think in total there's about 6 hotel rooms on the 2nd floor, and then there's also a down on the main floor, I guess you could say. The main floor of that area contains kind of like a mini library with like computers and desks, so if your Sims do come there, they have the option to do their work and homework, and then like kind of just make sure they get their work done. And then on the other side, on the right side of this building, I made a kind of like a scouting room, like, you know, because there's a new interaction where you can make your child Sim be in a after school activity, which is becoming a scout. And so I did that, and then we also have the new crafts table where you can make cards and whatnot. So I also implemented that just so your children have things to do, just in case they don't want to just do ice skating, they can also do that. So there's a lot of things to do here. Unfortunately, I didn't make an area where there's a fireplace. Those fireplaces are upstairs inside the rooms, which your Sims can technically go to, so I ended up actually like really making this look more so like a lounge and like a place to sleep, more so than like lounging around your fireplace. But I probably should have done that, like or I should have put like grills, no, not grills, what is it called, bonfires. I should have put bonfires outside, but it's fine. Maybe you guys can edit that in and then show me how you guys renovated it. But that was like one thing I knew I wanted to do, but I just couldn't find an area to put the fireplaces because I kind of just had the area set already, and I was like, I don't really want to renovate too much. I just want to like make it and then get this video done with, because like I said earlier, I have such a hard time building larger builds. Like I get so bored of it very quickly, and that's why I always make smaller builds. It's because I can handle it. It doesn't take as much time. Like I get anxiety knowing that I'm gonna have to, like when I build something large, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to furnish this. Like what if it doesn't look nice? And then I go crazy thinking about like what to put and like what to do and everything in between. It's just like the colors and like, does it go well? Like, is it too much clutter? Is not enough clutter? You know, like just the small things. I feel like, I don't know, let me know if you guys build a lot. Do you guys have that problem where if you build a lot, you get anxiety over like the way it looks, the way it's gonna come out, and then it ends up not being what you want, so you bulldoze everything and then you start over and you're like, man, it's just not what I want still. That's the same problem I was having 2 days in a row, and I was just like, man, I don't know if this is gonna come out the way I envision it. But sometimes you just gotta put a little faith in yourself and calm down and then do it, you know? So this took me, I think this was my second or third try at this, because the first time I was making this build, I was really scared to do it because I didn't expect to win. I didn't expect the ice skating choice to win out of the 4, because that was my least It was my least favorite one to do just because I've kind of already done something like that, but I've never done the other 3, so I'm excited to make something along the lines of that. I've never really been into making community lots, so I thought it would be good to start making community lots based upon the seasons. If you guys want to see it all, be sure to comment down below and like this video so I know you guys are interested in that. But I've never made a wedding venue, I've never made a community pool, I've never made a farm. If you're wondering, okay, the farm one was the least like, besides the water park. The interactive farm would be more so like coming to that lot and like hand picking your own vegetables and your own fruits, and you can buy flowers there. I wanted to implement a lot of seasonal stuff in every single lot, so like the wedding venue would be like a lot of the new plants, like it would be like that rustic wedding venue, which is a lot of the furniture gives me that vibe. And then the water park would be like the kiddie pools, the sprinklers. We could do like a big pool, like stuff like that, because I just don't have any of those lots in my game, and so I'm losing out on going places. Like I like going out to restaurants with my Sims, but it'd be nice to be able to go to places and like just make more memories there rather than being in the house all the time, or just always going out to eat, because that can get expensive. So doing fun things like this, like making fun community builds, I feel like will really challenge myself to not only build, but to like, you know, go out of my comfort zone and not always make houses and do this and do that. But I'm definitely gonna make houses still, just not as frequently at the moment since I'm making these community lots. But I'm definitely gonna make houses geared towards all 4 seasons. So I'm gonna make like a spring house, and then maybe do like an outside greenhouse for that, and then summer it could be like a really cute vacation home. Or these actually, you know what, these all could be vacation homes, because I could use more vacation homes. So, or they could be a mixture of the two, like regular houses or summer houses, vacation homes, I don't know, stuff like that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But yeah, right now we are getting to building the inside. So you saw me earlier decorating some of the rooms in the downstairs area. We have, yes, I think it's 6 rooms, right? Yeah, 6 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think it's 8. Okay, I feel like I'm calculating this all wrong. 8, 1, 2, 3, no, 6. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. It's moving too quick, I can't count. So there's 6 rooms, I believe, and each of them come with their own bathroom, just kind of like your own hotel would. If you guys want to make it more realistic, you guys can actually deduct funds from your simoleons and to kind of play it off as you're kind of staying there for the night. Like say if you want to like go on a vacation but not really call it a vacation, like in your interaction. But you can always make this lot a vacation home lot. It just won't have people coming over like I said earlier. But if you want to come over as a community lot, which right now it's set to a lounge, then you guys can like kind of play it off as you're taking simoleons from your funds to make it seem like you're staying there, kind of like a hotel. You can take out as much as you want. I was thinking maybe like 150 simoleons a night or so, maybe a little bit more for the bigger rooms. One thing I didn't include in this lot were toddler beds, and I think, yeah, anything that's toddler related. I didn't really include that because I don't really see toddlers coming here, but you can definitely add that stuff in. We also don't really have a formal dining area downstairs, which is something you can renovate. If you guys don't like the library or you guys don't like the little kids section, you guys can definitely do that. Or if you guys don't like the cafe or the retail side, you guys can definitely switch that out as well. But I just thought it was more fitting to implement some sort of store on the slot, so I did a coffee shop on one side and then a retail clothing shop on the other side. Both stores require someone to be there, like for the barista station you gotta hire someone. The retail one is more so for looks because it's not a retail lot, but you know, you can make stories with it and you can probably try on the clothes. on the mannequins, which is kind of fun. And then yeah, but you can't just buy it. That's the only down part. Earlier I was saying how I wanted to, or not wanted to, I just hope like one day you could choose more than one lot type and not just stick to one or maybe like 2 lot types, and then make sure you fill out all the requirements for that lot. So like, and it'd be cool to like imagine having a lot where you can do both retail and a coffee shop. Like you can have a coffee shop with clothes, like this is basically what it is, and then like also vacation homes. So like that would be cool because then it would work with everything, you know. And then yeah, I'm running out of breath to talk because I'm talking too quickly, but I'm just really excited to share this with you guys. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. It'll be up on the gallery if you guys want to download it, so be sure to check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more content, and follow me on my social media so you can participate in the next Twitter poll. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but yeah, stay tuned. And also don't forget to turn on those post notification bells so you get notified whenever I post new videos. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are in the world. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys next time.